Alpha Math Lab, Lab 7. Select Lab 7 from Math Lab Home. Lab 7 solution of quadratic equation. Or select labs from the Math Lab Home and Algebra Lab, Lab 7 Algebra. Solution of quadratic equation. Find the nature of roots. Step-by-step solution. Click clear the values and enter random values. Now there are three numbers entered for A, B and C. A, B and C are the coefficients of a quadratic equation. Let us select the variable. We change the variable from X to Y and click solve the equation. First of all, a quadratic equation has been formed with the given values as coefficients of A, B and C. General form of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0. Now we form an equation with the given coefficients 2 as A, 6 as B and 4 as C. So the new quadratic equation will be 2y squared plus 6y plus 4 is equal to 0, where A is 2, B is 6 and C is equal to 4. First of all, we find out the discriminant of the quadratic equation, B square minus 4AC, and we get the discriminant as 4. Since the discriminant is positive, there are two unequal solutions because the discriminant is positive. At the same time, discriminant in this case is a perfect square. Therefore, the equation solutions are rational solutions because the discriminant is a perfect square. And we use the quadratic formula, y equal to negative b plus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, or y is equal to negative b minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. After all the calculation, we get the solutions as y equal to negative 1 and y equal to negative 2. Let us change the variable from y to x and clear the solution and solve it again. The same equation has been changed into a new quadratic equation with the variable x with the same coefficients 2, 6 and 4. If you want to copy the solution and paste it on any other document, click on copy solution. Select a Word file and paste. Open an Excel file and paste it. Open a PowerPoint presentation and paste. Back to the lab. You can change the values of A and B and C manually, like 1, 2 and 3. Choose a variable from this list and solve the equation. We can see that in this case the equation is 1t squared plus 2t plus 3 is equal to 0. When you find the discriminant, the value of the discriminant is negative 8, which is less than 0. Therefore, there will be no real solution for this quadratic equation. At the end, we get a note that no real solution because the discriminant is negative. Try changing the values of A, B and C. Now I have converted the values to A as 4, B as 2 and C as 1 and a new variable M. Click solve the equation. In this case also the discriminant is negative 12, so there is no real solution. Change the value of C as 2 and the value of B as 6 and the value of A as 1. Try to solve the equation. Here you get the discriminant as 28 positive. There are two unequal solutions because the discriminant is positive. And the answers are at the end given as m equal to 2 values. You can copy the solution and paste it on any other document. Select labs.